guys, what's going on? I've got all my equipment that I'm going to be bringing with me onto the Appalachian Trail all laid out on the floor here in front of me today. And what I keep finding with these videos is they end up getting to be like 30 minutes long, and it's just way too long and way too much. So what I'm going to do is just sort of power sort through all these items and show you everything that I have accumulated and that I'm going to be bringing with me. Essentially the one thing that is not in this pile is going to be an umbrella that I ordered. So it's a lightweight umbrella with an SPV protection, so it'll be sun protective and rain protective. So besides that, pretty much everything is here right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start going through it. First thing is a Big Agnes. This is a Big Agnes ULV2. It's the Fly Creek series. Got a ground tarp and all of the stakes. Piece of advice for the stakes: tie a loop through them when you get them, so you can pull them out of the ground by the loop if you need to. Unigear, these are my micro spikes. These are going to go on my shoes. These shoes are the Ultra Lone Peak 4s, and then some super lightweight gaiters from Dirty Girl. So the Lone Peak actually comes with a spot on it where you can hook the hook from your gaiters, and it also comes with the Velcro catch for the Velcro that is going to be on the inside of the gaiter as well, on the back. So right there. So that's all good to go and all set up, and I didn't even have to do anything. All right, moving on to socks. I have 2 pairs of Darn Tough wool socks. These are crew length. This is my sleeping pair of socks, and then I have 2 sock liners. So essentially these are NGG toe liners. These go underneath these. So I have 2 sets of hiking socks and then 1 set of sleeping socks. I've got 2 pairs of Adidas spandex underwear. This is a pair of Marmot hiking pants. It's got like a wind layer on the front, and it's open fleece on the back. And it has a couple of relief zippers on the lower leg that I can open up and use to roll up the pants if it's getting a little warm. This is an acrylic wool crossover hat from Eastern Mountain Sports. These are merino wool smart wool base layers, 250 in thickness. So this is going to be for sleeping at night when it's really cold out, if it does get really cold out. That is a merino wool thin, just balaclava, so something to keep my face warm if it gets really chilly. These are possum down gloves from Z-Packs, and then the Z-Packs rain gloves, shells for those. So it's supposed to be waterproof. These guys are pretty warm. I've tested them out in about, freezing temperatures, and they do a good job of keeping my hands warm. I've got a couple of EMS Tech Wick shirts, so those are going to be interchangeable, but just 2 shirts, keeping it basic. In this plastic bag, I have just some first aid materials, a couple of beaners here to hang things from. Haven't really put those in any specific place yet. Inside here, you just have basic bandages, antiseptic, some athletic tape, some non-stick tape, and then a patching kit. So that'd be for like my sleeping pad or my pillow or my down jacket, just to seal things up if something gets a hole poked into it. In here I have hand warmers, maybe 1 or 2 foot warmers. This is a little compass device. And then these are wet and windproof matches. So this is just, in case these proverbial stuff hits the fan, sort of a little pack to help me out. This is a little tripod for my phone, so I can take pictures. I can wrap this around things. It's a bendable tripod. It's super lightweight. Inside of this little bag, I have a couple of lens adapters for my iPhone camera, so a fisheye and a macro lens, and then just a pair of earbuds, so I can listen to podcasts or audiobooks if I'm on long days of hiking and kind of zoning out. Inside this pocket is where I'm keeping a rechargeable, or I should say a charger for my phone. So this is a portable charger with just a wire. My phone charger is going to go inside of there as well, and then I can fit my phone in there too. This is from Z-Packs. This is my bag, my Osprey bag rain cover. The Appalachian Trail Thru Hiker's Companion has been pretty useful. I'm not going to take it all out as one piece. I'm probably going to cut it up, but I have been using this as a resource. Obviously, watching videos on YouTube, reading articles online are really helpful as well. But this gives you a lot of logistical specifics, which can be helpful. I have a Petzl headlamp. This is 300 lumens, and it has white light and then a red light too for night vision, which is really nice. I found that to be great so far. As far as water system goes, I have a vitamin water bottle with a Sawyer squeeze filter on the top of it. So I can fill up this bottle, squeeze the water through the filter into the Nalgene, fill this up again, and then drink directly out of the squeeze filter. I just have an extra reservoir bag, some water chemical treatment pills, in case, you know, I need to be able to keep water in a different way if something malfunctions with the bottle. So having a backup system. This is what I've termed my beauty sleep bag. Just a couple pairs of headphones, or I should say just earplugs, not headphones. And then there's a mask inside of there too. So, you know, to cover my eyes if people are shining my face with a headlamp. I don't know, coming in late at night. This is the useful, or not so useful stuff, I should say, that I'm packing that I'm probably not going to need at all, but that's okay. Gonna learn. This is my food bag, also from Z-Packs. It's a bear kit, so it has a line with, actually has a zip tie that I haven't even cut yet, but, and then this is so I can fill with sand or rocks and throw it over a branch if I need to hang my bag, which will probably be a decent amount. I've got black diamond trekking poles. Let's get into the clothing real quick before I go to my cooking setup. So this is a duck down jacket from EMS. I have it all tucked away into the hood. Just a mid-layer fleece, Columbia rain jacket, Columbia rain pants. These are Feathered Friend down booties, just for sleeping in the really cold stuff. They keep your feet toasty warm. This is a 20-degree duck down bag from EMS as well. This is just one of my sleeping bag liners. It's a Thermalite Reactor Extreme, good for staying warm on cold nights. And then Madeira inflatable pillow. And then of course this green pad that you're looking at where I have a bunch of things sitting on, that is a Thermarest Trail Pro. It's a large. So because I'm 6'2", I need the extra inches. So that's a 77-inch semi-inflatable self-inflating pad. Okay, then for the bag itself, I have an Osprey, obviously, Atmos. I think it stands for anti-gravity. So it's a 65-liter pack, but this is the small. So it's actually 62 liters, okay? And then the last thing, like I told you, is my cooking setup. This I'm gonna tie off to my pack. It's actually a dive knife, and I just sort of hammered off where it's supposed to grab onto webbing or be mounted on webbing. It's got a sheath, so obviously I can fix the sheath to my pack and then have this squeeze handle to take the knife out. Titanium spork, pretty standard. Has a little beaner on it, which is nice. And then this, I put a little bit of planning into, I guess you could say. So this is my cooking setup. It's not luxury, I wouldn't say, but this is a pot cozy that I made for it. The way I did it was I built the pot cozy so that there's room for the handles to come out. So this obviously is the cap, insulator cap, comes off. This has an actual titanium cap on it as well. Inside I keep the MSR stove. So this just screws right into the top of my fuel. A lighter. This is a cleaning device for my pots. It's got a rigid end and then a softer end, so I can scrape all the leftovers off of the pot and sort of clean it up. Obviously lighter, small fuel canister. So all that fits into there. And then inside of here we have this pot, which is maybe holds about 900 milliliters of water, so just under a liter. And then, excuse me while I reach in here. There we go. There's a separate little cup that goes next to that. So these two stacked together are super lightweight, and then what I can do is, after I finish cooking something or boiling something in this bigger pot, it goes into the cozy here, and I put the cap on that. So that stays nice and warm inside of that pot cozy. Then if I want to have tea or cook something on the side or make a side for the main meal inside of here, then I have my own little pot cozy for the bottom cup as well. So I got, that's about as creative as my setup gets, but it's an effective little system and it's super lightweight, so I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. I think that's pretty much everything. So yeah, that's all the gear that I'm planning on bringing with me, like I said, with the exception of the umbrella and maybe a couple small things that I'm sure I missed. So I kept it to 10 minutes. I think that's pretty good. And that's that. So thanks for checking it out, and I'm excited to get on the trail. 1 week to trail day.
Also, if you don't already know, I am doing this whole hike on behalf of wildlife conservation because I love animals like my Valerie here. And if you check out the link that I put below the video, it takes $23 for every mile that I hike for me to hit my goal of $50,000 raised for the Wildlife Conservation Network. So if you can even contribute just $1, any amount really helps, and your support will be seriously appreciated. And yeah, that's it. So thanks, guys.